Stop chasing after the horizon and just realize that you are already on it. All this time you're running after something, but you're already on that thing. It's already within reach. Whatever it is that you are chasing, it's already within reach. This is actually the very motivation behind a lot of compulsive behavior, a lot of chasing in general. You chase after a goal, a dream, you achieve that dream, and then comes the next goal, and the next one, and the next one. Until you look around and you say, really, what have I been looking for all this time? It's not clear. And this is why when there's all these talks about spirituality, clarity is such a big theme. Because clarity is what shows you what it is that you are looking for. And there are several discoveries. One discovery is that, hey, there's something that's missing. And so I feel like I'm looking for something. And then the next discovery would be the clarity, the realization of what it is that you are looking for, which can sometimes come in the form of the anti-realization, or realizing that what I'm looking for is not found in the general means of searching. But even prior to all of this is, do you know that you are chasing something? Do you know that every fiber in your being is trying to gravitate towards something all the time? Whether that thing is justified or not, whether you like it or not, there's a constant desire, a constant aim towards something, constantly gravitating towards something. If it's something as simple as quenching your thirst because you are thirsty, you finally got this water, you drink this water, what next? But if you don't have access to water and you are thirsty, and it's already been several hours that have gone by, water and the desire of that water will probably be the main thing on your mind for that duration, until you quench your thirst. And so when water is the only thing on your mind, can you do anything else peacefully, at ease? You can't. Now, in this way, there is life, existence. If something feels like it's missing, it's no wonder why everything else feels blurred out and life doesn't seem to have so much color anymore. And so really, perhaps what it is that you've been looking for isn't elsewhere, isn't outside of you. It's actually right here and now. So the only thing that stands between what it is that you want and you is just you. As I mentioned earlier, you're chasing after the horizon, knowing or not admitting and realizing that you are already on the horizon. And so can you see how clarity comes in? Why you require clarity to see this? It's like you are stuck in a maze all your life, and you're just walking around in circles, not knowing where to go to exit the maze, to free yourself from the maze. And so clarity in this case would be to see the maze from a bird's eye point of view. And once you do, the maze is immediately solved in that clarity. It immediately makes sense. It immediately makes sense. And so instead of chasing after this thing the whole time, whatever it may be, it could be enlightenment, it could be heaven, it could be becoming a millionaire, it could be whatever the goal is. Instead of chasing after that, and it's okay to chase after, but just before you do, take some time to just look at the you that is doing the chasing. Look at the qualities and the nature of the you that is doing this chasing. But really do this sincerely. And look into this so deeply, where you've realized this clarity in this you. There is the same level of clarity in this you, and it's understood in its entirety, and it's seen for what it is. This you that is doing the chasing, this point of contact that is constantly gravitating towards different goals and different things. And then go and chase whatever it is you already had the idea of chasing. Now, chances are you probably would have wanted to run after whatever it was you were trying to run after. Chances are you've been chasing the horizon for all this time, and you're moving at a certain pace towards the horizon to finally get there. And whilst you're moving, you realize, I've always been on it. But you still move. You still move. And that movement is some form of a concession. It's an appreciation. If there are two sides, two groups of people playing football, it's 5 versus 5. But actually one of the teams is missing someone. They only have a team of 4. And you're on the sidelines. And they ask you to get in, jump in, fill the squad. So it's 5v5. And you're just like, nah, I don't want to. I've got a bad knee or whatever. But then you say, you know what? Okay. For the sake of the game, for the sake of completing the game, I'll join in, I'll kick the ball around, I'll be part of it. This is the same kind of realization that takes place. People tend to gravitate towards this very nihilistic point of view, like nothing matters and, it's all so gloomy. But it can actually be the most beautiful realization as well. So really, what stands between you and whatever it is that you are after, which through observing you or the I, you'll notice is you. You've always been after knowing you. Anyway, or knowing I. Then you can continue chasing the goals. But this time, it's with a tremendously amount less of a burden. There's a lot less weight attached. There's a deeper sense of ease, peace, because you're just going along with it. You've already understood, but you're going along with it. But there's no one doing the admitting that there's the understanding. There's no one accepting or denying the understanding. Everything is just allowed to be as it is. And then there's the movement. You move. Just like anything else in existence moves. Whether it's the thoughts, the clouds, the trees, humans, animals, it all moves and you are part of this movement. And it's all so beautiful. So, what stands between you and what you are chasing is you. In other words, the only thing in your way is you. Thank you so much for watching. This is Hassan from the Spiritual Walks, and we are all on a journey towards what? The truth.